Good afternoon. AJ Martin here broadcasting live. It is the grind session brought to you by Tanger Sports. Our first session of Mustang Madness here in Paducah, Kentucky. A great matchup. Plenty of great matchups, not only today, but throughout the weekend. We're going to be here through Sunday, bringing you all the action in this first matchup. We got Arizona Compass, also our Saviour Lutheran out of the Bronx, New York. It's going to be a great matchup, anticipated to be a fast-paced game as we get prepared for tip-off. Mustang Madness is officially underway. Arizona Compass, first possession. Our Saviour Lutheran is man-to-man. Great block shot at the rim. Loose ball. We got our first foul of the game as well. Going to the line, Frankie Collins be shooting two. That foul's on Sanders for our Saviour Lutheran. Knocks down the front end of two shots. Frankie Collins, a 6'2" guard, class of 2021. Skip pass. Ball out of bounds. Our Saviour Lutheran keep possession. Nice little floater. And a lane by Sanders. Some soft man-to-man. Remember, grind session rules, we do play with a 30-second shot clock. 4 8-minute quarters. Each player is allowed at 6 personal fouls. Got our first 3 of the ball game. That's off, rebounded. It's going to be out of bounds. Arizona Compass ball going the other way. One of the players Arizona Compass is featuring is Jabari Walker, the son of Samaki Walker, former U of L player, NBA player. Rebound to our Saviour Lutheran. They got some studs on their team, too. A few committed to St. John. We'll tell you about here in just a little bit as tempo is pushed. It's going to be out of bounds underneath the basket. Nice strong post up. Big fella going to work. Arizona Compass with the rebound, pushing up, right-hand side of the floor. Our Saviour Lutheran with the rebound, great push. Sanders, 2 quick buckets for him to start off the game. Another fast break opportunity here. Good finish at the rim. Wusu with the finish. Good left-hand finish. By the way, that is St. John's commit right there, too. Staying home in New York. Finish at the rim by number 23 for Arizona Compass. Good defense at the rim there. Arizona Compass push, left-hand corner, three, knocked down. That's Parker with a three. Quickly back on the other end for Alexander with the finish. We got a timeout, Arizona Compass. Going to be a 30-second timeout. .446 left in the first quarter. Our Saviour Lutheran, man, got a ton of talent. Wusu, Posh Alexander, both committed to St. John's. Max going to Pittsburgh. Edwards and Rivera getting a lot of attention as well for the class of 2021. Sanders, who's got to a quick start, has some interest from UMass and St. John's as well. Arizona Compass is going to take the ball out. Down one. Arizona Compass showing some patience, working it in the post. Tell you what, our Saviour Lutheran doing a great job pushing the ball up the floor. Arizona Compass pushing it up. Quick pace game. Love it. Tight defense up top, screen, high screen. Washington, Tata. Our Saviour Lutheran responds immediately with the three-point shot. Wusu knocking it down. We're going to have a touch foul here. Hand check. Fouls on Wusu. That's 2 team fouls on our Saviour Lutheran. About 3.5 minutes left in this first quarter. 2-point game. Arizona Compass with possession down 2. Another push out. And a finish at the rim. I tell you, you got to get back on defense against these kids from the Bronx. Pushing the ball up the court, 13-9. Our Saviour Lutheran's up. High screen. Kick out. Arizona Compass showing some patience. 10 on the shot clock. Shot clock winding down. Good block at the rim. Left hand finish. Murphy. Good push. Right back up the court. Andre, 6'9", center there. If you blink, you're going to miss the action. Murphy, another three. Another push up the floor. Foul on Arizona Compass. Fouls on number 3. Tata Washington, the 6'4" point guard with the foul. Edwards at the line for the 2. Got a sub coming into the game. Maxwell Lewis, 6'7" shooting guard. Arizona Compass coming into the game. Second shot's good. 19-11 score, 2 minutes to go. In this first quarter of action, game one and session one of the Mustang Madness. It's gonna be a great crowd this week. A lot of great talent. We got a traveling violation underneath. Our Saviour Lutheran with the possession. Both teams playing man-to-man. Shot at the rim, no good. Get his own rebound. Come up short. Arizona Compass with a push and finish at the rim. Maxwell Lewis with a finish for the Dragons. Good pick and roll. We got a foul. I think believe it's going to be on the floor. Foul on Wusu. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Not sure what the holdup hit is here. Tom. Good post move. Max with the post down low. We're going to see our first substitution for our Saviour Lutheran here in just a few minutes as they continue to push the ball. Maximus Edwards, 6'5" forward, getting it done with the left hand. 45 seconds to go in this first quarter. Arizona Compass, three-point shot. Frankie Collins with a big shot. Team needed that. Cut it less than 10. Wusu going to work. Three-point shot off. Push up by Wusu. He's going to the line. We'll see if it's on the floor, if it's two shots. It's going to be close. 16.5 left in the quarter. We got an intentional foul called on Xavier for the Dragons. With 16.5 to go, be two shots on the ball. Wusu at the line. I'm not sure if I saw what was intentional about that foul. It was in the paint. Looked like a play on the ball, but I'm not reffing the game. Wusu hits his first shot, second attempt up. Gets one of two. Wusu's going to sub out with 6 points to start off in this first quarter. Rivera in the game for our Saviour. $16 seconds, no shot clock. Straight up man-to-man. Alexander with the kick. Sanders knocking down the three. 2 seconds on the clock, gonna have to heave one up. First quarter's over, our Saviour Lutheran up 27-16 over Arizona Compass. We'll be back with more action. It is Tanger Sports Grind Session brought to you by Tanger Sports, Mustang Madness. 27-16 is our score. The Falcons of our Saviour Lutheran from the Bronx up 11 right now. Both teams been straight up man-to-man. Arizona Compass is going to start off on defense as we get the second quarter started. Still man-to-man for Arizona Compass. Good defense. Loose ball. I think the ref missed that trip there. Okay. It's going to stay with Lutheran, our Saviour Lutheran. Frankie Collins coming back in for the Dragons. Good defense. We got an offensive foul called on number 22 for the Dragons. That's Maxwell Lewis with an offhand pushed off. That's 2 fouls on Maxwell Lewis. Remember, 6 fouls in a grind session event or a grind session game. 6 personal fouls for the game, 30-second shot clock. Good drive with the right hand. Alexander with the drive with the right hand. Arizona Compass really looking to get a stop and make a run here. 3-point shot is up. Frankie Collins, big 3 for him. He now has 8 in the game for Arizona Compass, trying to keep his team in it. Down 10. Good defense. Still by Lewis. Going the other way. He's going to go to the line for 2. Who's that? Silas with picked up that last foul for the Falcons. First one's good. Front end of 2 shots. Lewis knocks down his second. 8-point game. A little more than 6.5 left in this halftime of this one. First game of this grind session event, Mustang Madness, session number 1 on this Thursday afternoon. Good drive. Ball moves on the wing. He's been hot. Off with the 3. Push ahead for the Falcons. We got a foul going the other way over the back. Foul on Rivera for the Falcons, going the other way for over the back. Wooster checks back into the game for the Falcons. Arizona Compass with possession of the ball, down 10. 6 minutes to go for halftime. Half shot is short. Maybe still trying to find their legs, getting off that bus for this game. Falcons, normally fast-paced team, taking their time in this possession, throws it away. Arizona Compass coming back the other way. Left hand miss, gotta need that bunny right there. Push ahead by Wusu, driving. Got a blocking foul. Foul number 0, Lewis They're going to call that on the floor. It's going to be out of bounds. Not in bonus yet. Got a substitution coming into the game for Arizona Compass. Saviour Parker, 6'5". Shooting guard coming up, and one. Strong finish at the basket. That foul's on Frankie Collins. Wusu to the line for one and one. St. John's commit misses the bonus. Kind of a wild shot in the paint there. Again, pushing ahead with the left hand finish. Finish through contact. Posh Alexander showing us what he got with that left hand. Offensive rebound by Compass. Loose ball off to the Falcons. Ball's going to be out of bounds. Baseline is going to stay this way with the Falcons. We got a couple substitutions coming into the game. We're going to have a timeout as well. We're going to have a full timeout. 4:58. Our Saviour Lutheran up 35-21 over Arizona Compass. We'll be right back with more action for the grind session. Mustang Madness brought to you by Tanger Sports. Remaining in the first half of this ball game. Our Saviour Lutheran, the Falcons, up 14 with possession as well. Falcons with the inbound inside. Big fella with the finish. Sunday, easy like Sunday morning in that paint. We're going to get another foul here up top. It's going to be on Alexander. That is his first, team fifth. Arizona Compass working that perimeter, being patient. Three-point shot goes. It is good. We're just saving right back. A little bit of zone from Arizona Compass. Try to mix it up a little bit, get the rebound. Outlet a little too long, gonna go back the other way. A little over 4 minutes left before halftime. Seeing a little bit of zone, a 1-2-2 from the Dragons. Falcons being a little patient with the ball. Dylan, that's you, Dylan. Big fella dishes off in the paint, off the mark. Loose ball, offensive rebound. Kick back out. Here you go, Posh. Baseline. Alexander, the turnover. Compass out on the run, and an easy finish at the basket to cut this game to 11. Dragons trying to make a little bit of a game out of it. Remember, this is talent. 10-point lead doesn't get you very far. You got to keep playing the game. Wusu inside, just off the rim, loose ball. We're going to have a loose ball foul. It's going to be on number 3. That foul's on Wusu. That's number 2 for him. Not in bonus yet. Neither team is in bonus yet. 3:20 left in the first half. Man-to-man still for the Falcons. 3 from the corner, off, over the back. We're going to get a loose ball foul going over the back. Good box out by Wusu. That's 17 foul. Should be bonus, 1-1.
Free throws.
Wusu going to the line for 1 and bonus. St. John's commit up with his first basket, making it a 12-point game. Makes the front end of the 1-1. Both shots are good. Pushes the lead to 13. Falcons still man-to-man as Arizona Compass is pushing the ball up. Have a little trap up top. Arizona Compass team, they handle it well. Gets a nice open look for Frankie Collins, who is keeping his team around. 11 for him so far in this first half. They're staying in that zone. It looks like a kind of an extended 2-3 zone. Ball moves inside to the big fella. We're going to get a push-off going the other way, a clear out with the off arm. That's on Sunday. That is his second foul. 10-point game, 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Collins, they're playing him a little bit tighter. He's got the hot hand. For Arizona Compass this first half, we're going to have a kick ball. Coming up at halftime, too, we'll talk to some of the coaches before and after, just before the kickoff of the second half, get some insight, how they feel their teams are doing in this first game of this great event. Falcons pushing it up, always looking to attack, giving the big man the pass down low by his feet. Not a good idea. Get that pass up high to the big fella, let him go to work. Dragons got an opportunity to cut this lead less than double digits on this possession. Collins with the hot hand on the right side of the floor, swings the ball. Good look for a 3, but rebound off to the Falcons. Look ahead, they're being patient against this zone. Another steal by Collins. Easy run out, slam at the basket. 13 for him in this first half. He has really kept his team in the ball game. Wusu bringing it up against Collins. Arizona Compass back to man-to-man. Ball still up top. Wusu looking to work. St. John commit. Sunday with the screen from downtown to boogie down Bronx. That's where he shot that one from. Rucker Park is where that shot came from. Wusu, big 3. Double digits for him. Lead back up to 11 for the Falcons. Collins can't leave him by himself. He knocks down another 3. Somebody guard that man. 8-point game. Three from the corner. That shot is off. Rebound out to Arizona Compass. Push ahead. Collins underneath. Dish off. We're going to have 2 shots. 33 seconds left in his first half. 8-point game as it gets a little touchy underneath. The refs got it. Both teams playing hard. Folks, if you don't have your tickets, get them now for this grind session event. It's going to be a great weekend. This is a great game one. Jamari Walker got that Kentucky bloodline. Samaki Walker's son, former Louisville player. Off on the first shot. 6'8". 6'8" senior. Misses the front of two. Both shots miss. We're gonna have another foul called. Looks like the foul's gonna go against the Falcons. Foul's on number 24. That's Sunday. That is his third foul. We are in bonus at this time. It's going to be 1-1. Dragons going to the line for a 1-1. At the line, Andre, 6'9", senior. Makes the first front end. The ball game has definitely changed. 7-point game here with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Get the friendly bounce on the front end. Our second back end of a 1-1. Wusu, ball up top. Guarded by Floyd. Switch over. Three, in and out. Loose ball underneath. Whose ball is it going to be? It's going to stay on this end with the Falcons. 15 on the clock. We're going to have a timeout by the Falcons. Full timeout by the Falcons. 15 seconds to go in this first half. Some great games coming up this weekend and this week. We'll have McCracken County girls in Madison North Hopkins at the 5:30 game. A little bit later on, Callaway it's going to play as well. McCracken County boys and Crittenden County going to play at 8:30 tonight. And we'll see Trinity International and Orangeville Prep out of Canada for our 10 o'clock game, session number 1 here on this Thursday afternoon / evening. Some great games over the weekend, too. We'll see the likes of Jalen Green for Prolific on Friday. Also, Zion Harmon, kid out of Marshall County, going to be playing in a couple games this weekend as well. A lot of action to look forward to here for Mustang Madness for the grind session brought to you by Tangent Sports. We're coming out of timeout. 15 seconds left in the first half, 7-point game. I'm sorry, not a 7-point game, 6-point game.
Simple.
Falcons going to have the ball underneath. Arizona Compass man-to-man. Out to Sunday on the wing. Wusu up top. Guarded tight. 1-on-1. He's going to work. We got a foul going up. 7 seconds left. That foul. So number 11, Andre. That is his first foul. Wusu with 10 points going to the line. First of 2 shots. Makes the first of 2. Got a couple subs coming into the game. Tati Washington headed into the game. Also number 21, Parker. Sincere Parker is in the game as well for Arizona Compass. Second shot off, rebound to Walker. Last second run out at the rim. Good finish. That's the halftime. That finish by number 3. Ty Washington with the finish, 43-38. Our Saviour up by 5. We'll have a halftime interview here in just a few moments. You're watching session 1 of the grind session here at Mustang Madness.
With Coach Gibson of AZ Compass. Coach, y'all haven't been a bad start on offense, but defensively, y'all got off to a slow start. Y'all let them get the running gun going, and then it took y'all a little bit to get adjusted to that. What helped you get adjusted to that?
We had to get back in transition. I mean, pretty much they leaking 2 guys every time, and we sitting up there. If we're going to go crash the boards, you got to actually get it. For us, we got to get back in transition. We get back in transition. They haven't scored much on us just in a 5-on-5 half-court defense, but they leaking. So if we don't get back, it'll be the same way in the second half.
You were down 14 at one point. It seems like once y'all got adjusted, y'all were able to get right back in the game, and then Frankie stepped up. He put up 16 for you in the first half.
That was huge. That was huge. I think now he done made a couple shots. He got to adjust and start getting everybody else in the game, and our other guys got to step up and make shots. I think overall, though, it's good to be back in the game, but they just out-toughed us a lot of the time, so we got to be tougher.
Appreciate you, Coach. I'll let you get to your team.
Yep,
good luck the rest of the game.
Yep.
In about 7 minutes, we'll get the coach for our Saviour Lutheran, Coach Pete, and then we'll get back to the second.
Man, I ain't done play-by-play in 20 years, man.
I like it. I have to use my brain. I just talk about what's going on.
Yeah.
The thing about basketball I love is winning. Pretty much, it's my favorite thing. I hate to lose. And second thing I love is just getting better at the game. You know, it's a real fun game to play, and you know, getting better is just a great thing to see. Like, progress for me is just always great to see.
This game of basketball, I love the competitiveness of it, and you know, the challenge I get from it, and I take it real serious because, you know, I love the game itself. I don't disrespect it. You know, I respect it a lot, and I work hard at it.
I love basketball because I just been around it all my life. You know, all my parents played it, and I just inherited the love and passion for the game. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, like, and the competitiveness. Like, you can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere.
I just love basketball ever since I was a kid. My dad played it, and I'm trying to get it from my mom. One thing that inspired me is my family, my city. I do it for them.
The reason why I love basketball is because I'm a very competitive person. You know, that's why I store my energy. When I'm on the court, I'm at peace. You know, and to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a really competitive person, and I think basketball is where I can put everything at. It's the place where I can put all of my energy and my anger. I mean, I wasn't really fortunate, you know, and you know, basketball is where all my abilities and my talents fall into place, and I just feel like that's what keeps me going. You know, that's what I work on. That's my craft, and that's it.
The grind session is a great circuit. Kind of reminds me a lot of AAU, playing against the best players, best talent, night in, night out, and it's something that I love to do because you know, playing against this type of talent, it only makes you better. I mean, I don't want to, you know, come out here and just waste my time and play against some guys who can't play. If I'm gonna play, I want to play against the best.
The grind session is a good experience, and it's a lot of competition, and it's a good way for me and my teammates to get noticed. I'm just really trying to show who the best player is, who the best team is, and I'm trying to show that I'm the best player. So,
Grind session is probably, you know, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. I mean, anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable. I mean, for one, it lets you know where your game stand at. You know, going against these top dudes every night, you just got to bring your A game. You know, ain't no, you can't have no off day. You just got to go hard and, you know, just hold your ground every game.
Remember Coach Pete of our Saviour Lutheran. Coach, y'all off to a great start on offense. It seemed like it took them a while to get accustomed to y'all's running gun style. I was telling the other coach that once they got accustomed, they kind of slowed y'all down a little bit, but y'all were still able to put points up on the board. What was your message going into halftime telling your team to either extend this lead or maintain the lead?
I mean, the biggest thing is we had a lot of forced turnovers. If we could minimize our unforced turnovers and make sure that we control the backboard, I think we're fine. I think we got up our little lead, I think about 14, 15 points, and I think guys relaxed a little bit. And we started doing some uncharacteristic things. If we could stick to our Saviour Lutheran basketball, we should be fine.
You know, coming into the game, I always hear opposition coaches talking about how y'all running gun and how it's going to be hard to stop y'all whenever y'all are pressing the floor like that. You know, it's come to accustomed to be fun to watch y'all play ball because of how fast y'all move up and down the court, you know.
I think basically what it's about is about sharing the basketball. So the more we run, we try to get twice as many shots as the opposition. So that way it makes it easy for us to share the basketball, get in the rhythm, get into the flow. And I think that's basically what OSL basketball is.
Twice as many shots. That'd be nice to get twice as many points, right?
That's the goal.
Good luck the rest of the game, Coach. Appreciate you. Always good.
Thank you.
In about 3.5 minutes, we'll get the second half going between our Saviour Lutheran and AZ Compass. Back with the grind.
right, we're back with more grind session action. It's Mustang Madness here, brought to you by Tanger Sports. We got a good one. I'll tell you what, Arizona Compass got off to a slow start, but battled their way back into this game, just down 5 against our Saviour Lutheran. Frankie Collins keeping them in the game, led the Dragons with 13 points, the 6'2" point guard. He's a junior, kept his team in the game. I'll tell you what, they're scrapping, but I'll tell you what, our Saviour Lutheran loves to push the ball up the court. Edwards with 7 rebounds. Wusu to lead the way in points with 14 points. Edwards also has 10 points and 7 rebounds. And Posh Alexander leading the way with assists with 7. Arizona Compass, the Dragons are going to start off with first possession in the second half. Remember, 30-second shot clock, 8-minute quarters, and we're underway. Up top, Tata with the ball going to his left. Kick back for the 3 up top, off. Loose ball right back to the Dragons. Falcons, loose ball up the other way. Left hand layup is good. Murphy, or Edwards on that one, I'm sorry. Now has 12 points. Go along with those 7 rebounds. There's Collins with the kick out to the far corner. Short on that 3. Falcons pushing it ahead. Good give and go at the rim. Layup miss. Going to go the other way to the Dragons. Falcons putting a little bit of pressure, just off pressure, slow them down a little bit. Folks, when you got that 30-second shot clock, even if you're not full court pressing to steal the ball, just getting the team a little bit out of rhythm and slowing the game down against that shot clock can go work wonders when you're playing this way in the shot clock. It definitely changes the game a little bit. Got a substitution, Lewis into the game. Dragons with the ball. Tata over to Collins. Collins working the middle, gives it up at the rim. A basket's good by Lewis. Ball up top, Alexander with the ball up top. Here's Wusu, working the right-hand side of the court, using that high screen, going left, kicked in the corner for 3, off the mark. Lutheran with the rebound and put back by the big fella. Doing work at the post. Max 6'10". Cleaning up the boards. Tata up top. Good defense on him. Run out. Yes, sir. Ooh, windmill. Doing work at the basket right there. Highlight reel. Collins coming back the other way for the Dragons. Screen up top, kick in the corner for 3. Basket is good. Basket was good by Tata Washington. Ball working out, Susu with the deep 3. Yes, and stares it down. Give me a squat, why don't you? Volleyball line extended. Again, he shot that one from the boogie down. Collins again with the drive and the finish at the rim. Tough left hand. They are going at it right now. Basket is good. Foul on number 35. That's Max for the Falcons. That foul is on. Collins will try to go to the line for 1. He looks over at the Falcons bench like, it's a ball game. We coming. 5:52 left in this third quarter, 7-point game. It's been a very entertaining game so far. Collins with 16 points already at the line for 1 more. Misses it. Listen, if you're going to stare down the other bench, you got to finish that 3-point play. That's all I'm saying. Wusu, the ball up top.
He did one last
Alexander with the drive, pull up at the elbow, and he's going to the line for 2. Quick step back. That fouls.
We want to be in the agenda. It's okay.
That foul is on number 3, I believe, Tata Washington. Coach Gibson, a little bit in his feelings right now, how this game is being called. First shot missed at the line by Alexander. Second one up. It's good. Got an 8-point game. Collins with the ball. A little pressure full court. Not a problem for Collins. Ball swung, number 13 up with the 3-point shot off the rim. We're going to get a loose ball foul going the other way. Foul on number 0. Lewis with the foul. Here come the Falcons up. Alexander Posh working the ball up top, using that high screen, going in the lane. He's going to lose it. The ball is right back to the Falcons. Woo! Loose ball right to Posh Alexander. Show me what you're working with, son. Collins right back the other way, real quick. Fast-paced game. Tie to the rim, missed the left-hand layup. We got an outlet pass. Finish at the rim with the left hand. He got fouled across the face. He's going to the line, a bonus +1. Fouls on number 13. Ducell with a foul. Going to the line, be number 4, Edwards. When we come back after this timeout, we do have a timeout. We got a full timeout. 57-45, our Saviour Lutheran up on the Dragons for Arizona Compass. We'll be right back. Who said Posh Alexander ain't got no hops? We back. That's how I'm starting this broadcast off. No introduction needed right now. 12-point game. It is the session number 1 of the Mustang Madness here for the Grind Session, brought to you by Tangier Sports. Great event. Great first game to kick us off, man. A lot of highlights in this game. Tell you what, Arizona Compass down big to start the game, fought their way back in the single digits, found themselves back down by double digits, 12. So Falcons to the line, missed that bonus, but we got a loose ball. Compass cleans it up. Tata bringing it up, high, up top as they get in the offense. The Falcons in man-to-man. Left side of the wing as Collins works. Alexander with the D. Kick out to the 3, being patient, 12 on the clock. Collins with the finish at the rim. Frankie Collins, we got 18 points for Collins. Again, Coach Eric Gibson trying to get his game, get his team going. Posh Alexander bringing the ball up on the left-hand side. He's had a tremendous game. Not only scoring, finishing at the rim, but distributing the basketball as well as he drives with his right hand, loses it. That's going to be off Collins. It's going to stay on this end. 3:47 left, 18 on the clock. Posh Alexander to take the ball out. Wusu with the screen across in the paint. He receives the pass, goes up, no foul call. Collins. Timeout granted. Timeout granted. We got a little bit of confusion. Timeout called by Arizona Compass. Timeout called by the Dragons at Gibson. Trying to get his team going, down 10, 3:43. They're staying on the floor. I assume we got a 30-second timeout. Remember, a lot of great games coming up this week, including tonight as well. Get your pass for the entire event. Don't just come to one session. Bring grandma, the family out, the kids. Come check out this grind session event. Tremendous game in this first game of session number 1, 10-point game. It's going to be Arizona Compass ball. Inbound into Collins. Posh Alexander with defense. Man-to-man for the Falcons. I'm predicting a high screen up here. Nope, we're good. For Collins, we got to switch. There we go. Driving the lane, kick out from the elbow. Tata with the drive. Reverse finish. Just off at the rim. He's going to go to the line for 2. Foul on Max. Ivinson. Have fun saying that name 10 times. I'm not even going to attempt it. It's just Max. 6'10" center with the foul. His second, team third. First one's good for Tata. He got that baby face. We call him Baby Tata. I'm giving out nicknames today. Baby Tata Washington. Misses the front end. You heard that brick. But team within 9. We got ourselves a ball game. Back door to Posh Alexander. Gets look from Wusu with the assist. Really sharing the ball well. Tata with the push up the floor. In the lane, a dump and finish. Lewis with the finish for the Dragons. Again, fast-paced game. Shot clock has really not been a factor in this ball game. Defense on the baseline, we're going to have a hand check blocking on the floor. We'll see who the foul's on. 21 White. Sincere Parker with the foul. Team foul number 4. We're going to have a sub coming in the game. Maybe not. Coach decided to change his mind. Posh Alexander with the inbound. And Wusu going up strong. No foul call. Just going the other way. Tata with the push. Ahead to number 22. And a finish at the rim. That's Lewis. Maxwell. 6'7" shooting guard with the finish at the rim. Posh going to work up top. Running his team, running his offense, using that high screen, cutting in the lanes, shifty. That's what you call shifty. Posh Alexander with the finish. Collins coming back. On the floor, foul on the floor, Wusu. That's going to be his third foul. Remember, it's a grind session event. 6 personal fouls are given in these events. We're going to have a couple substitutions as well. We'll try to get everybody checked in here in just a second. It's going to be the Dragons ball. Down 9, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Have another sub. We're checking the scoreboard, which see what the fouls are on. So number 3 has 4 fouls. That'd be Wusu with 4 fouls. Now that we got that all straightened out, it's back to business. 9-point game. Tata with the ball up top using that high screen. Kick out in the corner. That 3 is off. Rebound to the Falcons. Pushing ahead. Posh shifty again right down the lane. Playing above the rim and below it today, and it's still on the loose ball. Falcons with another one. 13-point game. Tata with the push ahead. 3-point attempt. Ball is up. We're going to have a loose ball foul going the other way. That ball is going to go back to the Falcons. That foul is on number 11. Andre, 6'9" center, class of 2020. I've been saying this name a lot. Posh Alexander committed to St. John's. I'll tell you what, Wusu and Alexander in that backcourt, St. John's is going to be a problem. Going to be a problem. They play big, too. Look like a couple of fullbacks out there. They don't even have fullbacks in football no more. They on the basketball court. Arizona with the steal going the other way. It is an 11-point game. Dragons trying to cut into this lead with less than a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. Posh Alexander Working the ball over to Edwards. Shot up, rebound by the Falcons. Good basket. Put back by Max. He's doing the dirty work. He has 4. Tata with the lane. He tries to go for the finish. He tried to catch him a body, but missed it. Posh Alexander ahead. He's going to slow it down. Get his offense set. Posh at the rim. He's going to go up for 2. Fouls on number 11. Andre with the foul. That'll be his 3rd foul. Posh Alexander going to the line with his team up 13 for 2 shots. First one's no good. Gonna have a sub coming in for the Dragons. Floyd checks into the game. Haven't seen much of him, 6'3" point guard. Gets some relief. Posh hits his 2nd free throw. Put his team up 14 with less than 50 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Collins been a little quiet this 2nd half. Collins with 18 overall. Gives up the look for the extra pass to the corner. That 3 is off. But Ty with the still from behind, baby. Ty. Told you, them babies, they sneak up on you. That's still in the dish. Off to Max. Posh Alexander. Working that clock, 17 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. He's got enough space. Ref's not counting. He's going to work the ball back towards the middle of the court. Let's see what happens. That's going to be a foul at the basket. Ooh, I think he got bailed out a little bit. I can't lie on that one. Posh going to go to the line for 2. Alvarado. Andre with the foul on that one. His 4th. Posh Alexander going to the line for 2. Team up 12. Looking to add to that. Misses the front. Got Posh with 13 points as of right now, as he looks to add to that total and his team's total as well. 2nd one is good. Shot block. That ball's over here by us. 69-56. Saviour Lutheran up 13 as we approach the 4th quarter against Arizona Compass. We'll be back with more grind session action. Who is? Posh? Okay. So it's not right up there, right? Because he'll be on the right side. So. Okay, so it's got the 19. All right, we're back. 4th quarter action. Our Saviour Lutheran up 13. Is that right? Yeah, 13. And this one? Tell you what, Maximus Edwards for the Falcons. 1 rebound away from a double-double. Posh Alexander, he's dishing. He's doing a little bit of everything. Has sitting on 19 right now as well for the game. Working the ball inside to the big fella. Right, sky hook. That's old school right there. That's old school for Max. That hook. Collins pushing the ball forward. Drive to the lane. Misses everything. Put back. Walker with the follow-up. Finish at the rim by number 4, Murphy. I'm sorry. Maximus Edwards with that last finish. A shot's missed. Loose ball. We're going to have a foul. Foul on number 35. Jabari Walker following him for the Dragons. We're in bonus. Falcons are going to go to the line and shoot 2. Sanders at the line for 2. Makes the first one of the 1-and-1. He's quietly had himself a nice little game as well. Now with 8 points. Misses the second of the 1-and-1. Arizona Compass looking to push the ball up. Big fellow on it. Tata at the rim. Oh, we got a foul. He's going to go to the line for 2. We got a foul on number 35. Max with the foul for the Falcons, his 3rd. Team 5th. Tata hits the first one. Tata Washington. He's had himself a nice ball game as well. Hits 2. Collins with defense. Up top on Posh, who's had himself one heck of a game to kick off this grind session event, Mustang Madness. Goes to work in the middle, loses the ball. Loose ball being pushed up by Arizona. Another loose ball. It's getting a little sloppy here. We got a run out now. Slam. Posh Alexander, he used all his bunnies in the first half. Posh Alexander finishing that last layup. Got his team up 16. That's going the other way. That foul's on Jabari Walker. Said he wasn't still. That's foul number 3 for him. Inbound into the Falcons with a comfortable 16-point lead with less than 6.5 minutes to go in this game 1 of session 1, Mustang Madness. This grind session event brought to you by Tanger Sports as we going to get a turnover here by the Falcons. It's going back the other way. Dragons, not much time to waste. Not to get it up quick. Against the shot clock. Try to get a few stops on the other end. Tata in the middle. He's going to go to the line for 2. Tell you what, when you're coming back in a game, exactly what you want is to be shooting free throws without the clock moving. Give you an opportunity to cut into that lead as best you can. Guys at this level can change a game around real quick. Tata at the line. His first one's good. Have a sub. Wusu's back in. He's been dealing with a little bit of foul trouble. That's why we hadn't seen much of him until now. He's going to come in and try to finish these last 6 minutes strong for Coach. Tata with the second one. He's good. Posh Alexander bringing the ball up the floor, right-hand side. They're in no rush as of right now. Fast tempo team, but slowing it down. Got the comfortable lead. Posh scramble in the paint. Good rebound, good left hand, good finish. That's big boy basketball right there. Wusu with the steal. Gonna back it back out and take their time. Up 16. Just when you think Arizona can try to get a little bit of momentum, the Falcons just takes it right away from them. Collins with the push for Arizona. Kick out to the corner. That 3 is off. Wusu with the rebound. Not looking to push. Looking to take his time with this lead. But the big man left wide open. Max with the dunk on the other end. Ball's out of bounds. It's going to be Dragons ball as they push the ball up the floor. Again, down 18, not a whole lot of time on the way, so you got to get some shots up and get some extra possessions on the other end. Ty Washington with the kick out. It's going to be a 2 if it goes off the backboard. I'm not sure he called it, but it counts. Lewis, the jump shot. Collins on D. Josh Washington guarding a little bit tighter. Hopefully trying to force the ball a little bit. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Wusu going to work. Oh, my goodness. Missed the shot, but broke an ankle in the meanwhile. Loose ball to the Falcons. Couldn't finish at the rim. Dragons pushing the ball back up the court. Kick out to the 3. Decides against it. Kick it to again. Ty Washington with the 3. Money. We have a timeout, Falcons. Full timeout with 4:02 left in the game. Up 13. Our Saviour Lutheran looking to put this one away in the last 4 minutes of this one. This is Mustang Madness brought to you by the Grind Session and Tanger Sports. We'll be right back.
Yo, listen. How you feel? Yo, listen. I want to cry. Yo, listen. Right? We on the way back. Got it? Listen.
All right, we're back. 4:02 left in this ball game. It's going to be Falcons ball coming out. Just a little highlights. Ty Washington stepping up. New member to the team with 15 points, 8 assists so far for the Dragons. Frankie Collins, more quiet the second half, just 4 points in the second half after having 13 at halftime. Edwards for the Falcons has a double-double. Wusu goes to work at the top of the key, backs it back out, look down low to the big man, catches it off the glass and good. Soft hands right there. Ball out to Ty Washington. Collins working against that trap, trying to slow them down a little bit. 3 in the corner, no good. Wusu with the rebound, out to Posh. Posh back to Wusu. Tip last by the Dragons. Coach Gibson doesn't agree with that at all. Somebody give Coach Gibson a hug, man. He gonna need it after this game. They working though. Wusu going to work on the wing. Stutter step, spin back. Off the rim, good rebound outlet. Ty up ahead. Ty Washington with the finish. Doing everything he can to keep his team in this game. 3:15 to go in this one. Posh Alexander working the offense up top. 20 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. Big man out of that paint, making it move. Kind of a little 5-out offense here. They throw it away. That ball's going back to the Dragons. We got a substitution as well. Sanders back in for the Falcons as they try to close out the last 3 minutes and 2 seconds of this ball game. Collins looking ahead as he brings the ball up the court. 13-point game. Pulls for 3. Collins off, but the follow is good by Lewis. But again, Wusu back to running the floor. That's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay on this end with the Falcons. Tell you what, you got to get back on defense, even though they made that shot. Falcons inbound the ball, got it right up the court. We're going to have a substitution. Salas Sunday back in. Big fella. Try to do some dirty work, the 7-footer. Off the back, Bosh Alexander with the awareness there. Gets the easy 2. That'll hurt your feelings right there if you're the player that gives that one up. 3-pointer in the corner, Parker knocks it down. Little full court pressure. 10-point game, 2 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Falcons from the Boogie Down Bronx trying to hold on to this one. Wusu working the ball in that middle. Get it over to Sunday, but it's stolen by Ty. Another 3 look off the mark. Sunday with the rebound. Push ahead. Posh gives it up. Play at the rim. Edwards going to go to the line for 2. A little extracurricular activity underneath the rim. 10-point game. 2:13 left in this one. At the line, Edwards shooting 2. Good rotation on that one. That was good. Sunday checking back out. Sunday is 7-footer. Max checks in the 6'10" center for him. Both shots are good. 12-point game. 21. Dragons pushing the ball ahead. Looking down the lane. Back to a 10-point game. Pressure is up for the Dragons. Full court pressure. Trying to get a little bit of a trap. It's past the head. That's going to be out of bounds underneath Falcons ball. Minute 58 on this one. Been an entertaining game so far. A lot of guys showing off their talent. Another good basket by the big man, Max. He has went to that hook a few times in the second half and been efficient with it as well. Pass down the middle. It's going to be a foul against number 4, Edwards. Tell you what, this game shows it's just a prime example of some of the talent you're going to see here all weekend at this grind session event brought to you by Tangier Sports. Mustang Madness, McCracken County High School. That's where we are. We'll see them a little bit later on tonight as well. Walker hits the first one. That is Jabari Walker, son of Samaki Walker, former Louisville player and NBA player. Second one is good for Walker. 10-point game, 1:47 left in this one. Full court pressure by the Dragons. Going to try to get a little bit of a trap maybe in the corner, a little soft, try to keep it out of the middle.
They really should have destroyed that.
Tell you what, the Falcons handle that very well as Posh Alexander sets up his offense. Tap out of bounds. Good defense by Parker up top. Here's Wusu going to work.
Work deal.
And McCollins, man up.
Work deal.
Short at the rim. Compass, that's too long. Good idea. Just ate his Wheaties this morning. A little too long on that one. Dragons looking to pressure the ball a little bit. Posh Alexander, far corner, looking ahead. Break that press, and he does. Easy, too easy. Pushed back up the floor by the Dragons. Loose ball, but saved. Corner 3, off. Rebound to the Falcons. Push ahead by Wusu. Going to bring it back out with 55 seconds left in this one. 25 on the shot clock. Posh. Coach telling him to drag it down, but he sees something down the middle. Max, I tell you what, Max has had a great game too. 14 points for him, just finishing what they're giving him. Teammates setting him up well. We're going to have a foul at the rim. 39 seconds to go on this one, 92-78. For this one, as the crowd starts to foul in for this one. Number 21, knocking down that first one. That's Parker, Sincere Parker, hitting that first shot. making the score 92-76. And as this game turns into a blowout, you start talking about other stuff. McCracken County girls coming up in the 5:30 game. Callaway is going to play at 7. McCracken County, Crittenden County at 8:30. And then Trinity International and Orangeville Prep going to play the nightcap at 10 o'clock as Posh is going to bounce this one out. 94-80, 20 seconds left on the clock. A lot of great action to look forward to this today and all weekend long here at McCracken County High School for Mustang Madness here with the Grind Session and Tanger Sports. We'll be having an interview with our player of the game here in just a little bit as the Falcons are going to win this one 94-80 is our final score to kick off Mustang Madness. We'll be back with a post-game interview with our player of the game. You're watching the Grind Session with Tanger Sports. Mustang Madness. I'm AJ Martin.
We're with Posh Alexander, player of the game for our Saviour Lutheran. He finished the game with 27 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. You had a great game with very, very high energy offense, very high defense. That ain't nothing new to you, right, though?
No, that's not new.
You know, y'all play with a whole lot of energy. It's hard for teams to slow y'all down. So how's it been playing with another guard that's got just as much energy as you?
Yeah, I love playing with them. Like, we was playing on the summer. It was great. Every time I play with him, like, I know, like, we're going to both go out there and be a dog and make our team win and play hard and just carry our team for the dog.
I would ask you what were some of your keys to success for tonight, but it seems like you're very consistent, so you have success almost every night. You know, so what was some of y'all's team success tonight? What were some of the keys to that?
I mean, our keys was to play defense, rebound the ball, and for me to be a leader, get my team involved, create, make sure everybody good, and just play as a team and get the win.
You're always unselfish, but you always get your buckets. Appreciate your time. Good luck rest of the year. Sure, we'll see you more for player of the game interviews. In about an unknown time, we will get the next game started between McCracken County girls and Madisonville North Hopkins girls. Should be a good one, so we'll see who can get that dub. In a few minutes, we'll be back with the grind.
You got stats? Oh.